Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This channel is all about mindset, entrepreneurship, and e-commerce business. If you have been thinking about starting your own e-commerce business in 2019, then keep on watching till the end because I will be dropping some of my crazy hacks in this video. Just before we start, if you are new here, check out my previous video last week where I talk everything about my e-commerce journey and how I got started. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell button so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video every Tuesday. Do you know that the worldwide e-commerce will reach a new high in 2021? E-commerce business should anticipate more than 200% of growth rate with a future of steady upward trend with no signs of declining. Which means if you have been thinking about starting your own e-commerce business, now is the right time. Or even if you've been thinking about starting your own e-commerce business but not sure how to start, then keep on watching because I got you covered. So to start your e-commerce business, first and foremost, you have to know what to sell. There are plenty of ways out there to find the right product for your store. I personally feel that when I am selling something that I don't really care about or in a niche that I don't like, I get burned out so easily and then I will hate what I am doing. While in the other hand, I will feel the happiest in my business whenever I sell something that I am really passionate about, that I really care about. This is really important because it'll be something that I'll be working on all time every day. And by doing and selling what I am really passionate about, it will drive me and give me the motivation to keep on growing. Nevertheless, one thing to keep in mind is that your product has to be the solutions to your problem. I'll use the brand called HELLOFRESH as an example. So HELLOFRESH is a subscription-based catering business. They will prepare ingredients for a meal, pack it in a box, and then deliver it to the customer, which they then have to cook it based on the recipe card which is included in the box as well. And this is the solutions to a problem for people who is busy and have no time to do grocery shoppings, or for people who is living alone and always ended up with leftovers from their grocery shoppings. Or even for people who lives to cook but they don't have the time to go online every day and look for a recipe to cook. So this is super convenient. And guess what? Just by coming up with solutions to that problem, HelloFresh has generated more than $100 million in revenue in 2018 alone. Basically, all we are trying to do is to create value for the customers. That's all your idea has to do. Start thinking about which area in your life that you want to improve, or if there is any product out there that exists and can help you solve that problem. Or even you can just improve a product that is already out there, so improve an existing product, or you can combine two products as one. You don't even have to reinvent the wheel. Next, after having the product ideas, now you have to validate it. This is very important because you don't want to be spending so much time and money on a product that's not gonna sell, right? The biggest mistake people make when creating a product or starting a business is keeping the idea to themselves. You must share your idea with others. Start talking about your ideas to your friends, families, and colleagues, and start asking what they think of it. This way, you will quickly get feedback. See how their reactions is, if they like it or not. Also ask them if there is anything that you can improve. The key here is not to fall in love with your product yet and be willing to listen to the feedbacks. But somehow, I also understand that people tend not to share their business ideas with others because there's possibility of others to take your idea and use it to their own advantage. And just the thought of other people taking your brilliant idea is scary. But here's the difference between you and the next person on the street who has great idea. You are committed and have loved your idea from the start. So you will definitely see this thing to completion. Most people, when they given a great idea, but they don't have the right mentality, they will do nothing about it anyways. Also, the more that you share your ideas with others, the better the idea will become, or the earlier you know if your idea is not a good one. My suggestions is to talk to your targeted customers to see what they think of so you can get a better clarity as well. I know that this is obvious, but the best validation of your product is actually sales. And if you talk to your friends and family and they're so looking forward to buy your product, then you are right on track. It is a good sign. Now that you have a product to sell, it's time for the fun part. Choosing your brand name. You will want to use a name that is short, easy to remember, and explain a bit about your brand. For example, the brand called House of Lashes. Although it is quite a long one, but you know instantly that they're selling something in regards of lashes. While it doesn't explain exactly what kind of lashes they are selling, but it does give a clear understanding that they're selling lashes, or at least they are in the lashes niche. While starting out as a small business, having your brand name related to your niche gives you great advantages as well. It will drive you more organic traffic too from the SEO planted in your brand name. Then, the last step is for you to build your e-commerce store. Your website is your storefront. It is where the customer can find all the information about your business. Just like any other physical store, when a customer want to buy something, they will go to the store, browse to the product before they make a purchase. That's why it is really important to have a website, because it is your storefront and that's where the customer can know about you. And also why choosing what platform to go with is really important. There are a lot of platforms out there where you can choose and create your website from. But to cut this short, I'll be only talking about one of the top platforms that I believe is the real deal. It is Shopify. I personally have used Shopify to run my e-commerce business. It is super easy to set up, super easy to navigate, and it has a lot of beautiful themes. So it's basically all in one, where you can even have like your product inventory in it as well. And I also like the fact that it integrates really easily with most third-party apps. The majority of e-commerce entrepreneurs opted for Shopify simply because of its user-friendly interface. They also have 24/7 customer support team where you can live chat and they'll reply to you instantly. I think this is really important, especially that it is going to be your first ever website. So when you face an issue, you can just ask them and they'll reply to you straight away. You don't want to let the hustle of having a small issue on how to navigate your website hold you up from finishing your website. So those are my step-by-step guide as to how to start an online business in 2019. You can also download my free resources on the link description below, where I go through in depth more about finding the product ideas for your business. I hope that this video is useful. And if you know anyone who might benefit from the information that I just talked about, be sure to share this video with them too. I hope you're having a great day. I'll see you next week. Bye!